Welcome to the podcast, Claim Your Excellent Life, with your host, Suzanne Kellner-Zinck, where she helps professional women learn how to be happy. Suzanne will teach you how to do this through building high self-esteem, relaxation and calm, and good, healthy relationships. Tune in every week as Suzanne shares effective strategies to help you claim your excellent life with happiness techniques, self-esteem building exercises, relationship tips, and relaxation information. Make sure to head over to dawningvisions.com to subscribe to the newsletter to receive your keys to happiness, as well as other useful free gifts for you.
Today on Claim Your Excellent Life, we are going to speak about something that is very, very important in terms of how we get on in life. And it's one of the very basic principles that was brainwashed, hypnotized into me during many of the trainings that I took in neurolinguistic programming. And this basic concept is called cause versus effect. Actually, its cause is greater than effect, because when you look at the equation that we're taught, is the greater than sign is used between the C for cause and the E for effect. The reason that this is so important is that it's very easy for people who are going through a difficult time to blame everything that's happening outside themselves for why they're not being happy or successful or whatever. And the truth of the matter is that that's a really big price to pay, because if you're waiting for someone else to take responsibility for how you're feeling and doing in your life, you're going to be waiting like forever. So my suggestion is for you to get at cause, which means that you take the responsibility for doing whatever you need to do, for however long it takes you, to clear the stuff that's being problematic in your life so that you can get on with this thing we call living. Perhaps even living an extraordinary life. I find so often that people find it so easy to blame the world for their problems, and other ones who don't want to forgive people who've made mistakes. Maybe egregious mistakes. It doesn't matter. People are people, and none of us is perfect. So until the day that you can say that you're perfect, and please don't go into perfection because it's impossible, it'll only make you crazy and the rest of the people around you, you get the point. We need to be magnanimous and allow people to make their mistakes and to grow from them, hopefully. Because that's the way we all learn, right? We make mistakes, we learn from them, we move on, and then we call it wisdom. But it all begins with taking responsibility for the choices that you've made, or even the choices that you chose not to make, because not making a choice is indeed making a choice. It's also very important for us to realize that if we give ourselves choices that contradict one another, you can't have it both ways. It's one or the other. But my job as a neurolinguistic programming professional person is to help my clients who are stuck and feel they have no choices to come up with new choices that they never imagined on their own. And it's amazing how quickly and effectively that this can be done when you're using the correct part of the mind to actually access that information, which I would say to you is the subconscious, unconscious mind. The logical mind really does get in our way many, many times. As well as the fact that we need to use our gut. A lot of times people forget about their gut in terms of making decisions in life. I've been doing a bunch of Facebook Lives on Stuart Wild's teachings. It's like the third time I've done them because he's amazing. Well, he was amazing. Unfortunately, he passed away a few years ago. I don't know what a few years ago means these days. Meaning I don't really know exactly when he passed. But he was an amazing spiritual teacher. And he was always talking about the logical mind getting in the way of our being able to make good decisions, and instead following your gut. Feel into things. If it doesn't feel right, go in a different direction. If it feels right, go in the direction. As simple as that. So I want you to understand that to the degree that you're willing to take responsibility for the choices that you've made in your life, which got you to wherever you are now, is the degree to which you will be able to have a really wonderful life moving forward. We all have to make adjustments along the way. Things happen like Corona. We weren't expecting anything like this. And yet, it occurs, and you need to find flexibility of thinking, and you need to figure out how best to wander your way through this stuff, as an example. Because we really don't know what the future will hold. However, what we can do is we can have an idea of what it is that matters to us, take a stand for the things that matter for us, and to do work that makes you feel fulfilled. And if you do those things, you'll find that life actually is really quite excellent, even during some more challenging times. This is a fact, folks. As always said, thank you for spending your time with me. Until next time. If you have enjoyed Claim Your Excellent Life, we'd really appreciate it if you go over to iTunes and give it a 5-star review. If you have found Claim Your Excellent Life to be helpful to you, and maybe even life-altering with the information that we have shared here, and to allow us to continue this work, which we really do enjoy doing for you, you can sponsor us at patreon.com. That's spelled P as in Paul, ATREON as in Nancy.com. Again, that's P as in Paul, AT as in Tom, REON as in Nancy.com, where there's a few different levels of sponsorship that you can choose from to help us to continue doing this work. We thank you for any assistance that you are able to give us.
Thank you for listening to the podcast, Claim Your Excellent Life, with your host, Suzanne Kellner-Zinck, where she helps professional women learn how to be happy. Suzanne teaches you how to do this through building high self-esteem, relaxation and calm, and good, healthy relationships. Tune in every week as Suzanne shares effective strategies to help you claim your excellent life with happiness techniques, self-esteem building exercises, relationship tips, and relaxation information. Make sure to head over to dawningvisions.com to subscribe to the newsletter to receive your keys to happiness, as well as other useful free gifts for you.